Well, Ithaca was right there. Oh, I wonder if Odysseus pissed off any gods. He threw his words back at him. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am continuing Epic today, and we are continuing with the Ocean Saga. We last left off with Odysseus maiming a Cyclops and Athena basically kind of leaving him for not following her teachings. So we'll see what we get into next. I decided to kind of speed up the process on how many sagas I react. Right after the Ocean Saga, I'll be doing the Circe Saga, but it'll still be a different upload, just a heads up. I have other content planned actually, if you guys are interested. Probably do some anime stuff. We'll see how that goes, especially because I know it might be like copyrighted and whatnot, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, I don't want to get spoiled anymore from TikTok and Twitter, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go. Also, I just did the audio, so we'll see how this video turns out. Well, isn't that a dramatic entrance?
These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine, or a blessing in disguise? Our homes inside, this storm's our final fight. There's no time to die. Comrades, sir, brace for a storm. The lights of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm.
Okay, not to like immediately pause, but I feel like this is kind of still giving the same melody of, what's it called, Survive. Well, because they're probably trying to survive a storm, right? It's like, stand up and fight for your lives. Hold on, like where? Like, there's no time to die. No dying on me. Wait, let me see. Make sure that I'm not talking like out of my, yeah.
Final fight. There's no time to die. Comrades, sir, brace for a storm. The lights of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm.
Maybe I'm crazy actually.
With hope so close, we must keep pushing forward. Full speed ahead.
There's full speed ahead, okay.
Avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the island,
Am I crazy? Did I just see something like across the screen?
but avoid
I think there's just water drops,
the
right?
crashing waves.
Yeah.
Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. Captain, we will capsize with these waves. Our fleet will fail. Have them follow my ship, all ensure that we prevail.
Okay, so he's taking the lead.
We're taking too much damage to survive. We'll beat this storm. At this rate, we won't make it out alive. Help to both.
This floating island.
In the sky.
Also, I don't really know anything about Greek mythology, so I don't know what's going on.
You really just grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. What?
Is that a Hamilton reference?
What do you have
Wait.
in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky. What?
He aims his pistol at the sky. Oh my god.
Everyone grab a harpoon and aim it high.
Sorry for keep pausing it, but this this reminds me of like the drawings that the Greeks had, like, because it's very like two-dimensional and like very flat.
We're shooting for the island in the sky, in the sky.
Okay. Okay, so first impressions, they're just in a storm and they see like a little safe haven for them to wait it out, maybe. That's basically just what I got. All right, next one, Luck Runs Out by Crashite. Yeah. Okay.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Scaling the island, yeah.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true.
I don't know what the legend is.
We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life, or piss off this god and infuse us with strife.
Okay, first off, I don't know who the wind god is. I have no idea, like, to even try to guess. And, ooh, I wonder if Odysseus pissed off any gods. Yeah, that's something I found out.
Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
Have faith, friend, we've come this far.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wind and people die on it. Whoa.
I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
Is that just like a Polites reference? Because I don't really think that Odysseus was like that before, right? Hold on. Let's do this one. It's I'm kind of getting Polites vibe, but like, not. Am I crazy?
We could be kind. Lead from the heart and see
No.
what starts.
Maybe.
And what will we do when it tears us apart?
Not him touching Polites ribbon in his
And what
hair.
will we do when it tears us apart?
Is what I'm assuming.
Where is
This is a
coming
different
from, my
artist.
friend?
I just don't wanna see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wish and people die on it.
So basically, Eurylochus is starting to kind of doubt Odysseus in a sense of how maybe that Odysseus always like plans on a whim. I'm not entirely sure, but there is some breaking of trust in Odysseus from Eurylochus. Oh, okay.
Oh, how much longer till the snake breaks free? How much longer till your great day sees? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wish and people die on it. Whoa.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're phased, but don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war, and not one of them died.
Yeah, that's what I
In case
heard.
you needed a reminder, if you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside. Then I need to talk to you in private.
Is this mostly just because it's like, dude, if you have any concerns with the way I lead, tell me, because like you're my friend and my second in command, and don't start like don't like tell your concerns of me in front of everybody else, because that's also gonna cause doubt of me in them. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay.
I can't have you planting seeds of doubt.
Yeah.
I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
It's like we all need to be on board to
Okay.
survive.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Eurylochus is starting to fail in believing Odysseus and his abilities to lead, or not necessarily his ability to lead, because it's more like just doubting his plans, because he knows that people will follow him because he's the captain, and that ends with people dying because of blind trust, something along those lines. But that is my first impression. All right, up next we have Keep Your Friends Close and trigger warning for Flash. Okay, nice and serene, blue. What is that? Looks so cute.
Great wind god Aeolus.
Never heard of
I
him.
don't know if you know this, but our path to home is blocked by an impenetrable storm. I ask for your assistance so we at last can go the distance.
Am I crazy, or is that a Hercules reference? Well, I've only seen Hercules, like the Disney movie, like once, years ago. So I just know I can go the distance or something like that.
Can you cast the perfect winds for us?
I think I'm just overthinking it.
Ha ha ha! I am the wind, twisting and turning. I give the fire enough to stay burning. Let's play a game.
A game?
That's what I'm serving, and if you win, you will get what you're yearning.
Deal.
Take a look right here at this.
I thought last song it kind of said that Aeolus, the wind god, was a man. Am I crazy? Or is this kind of just like a woman or child? Somebody young?
Bag. It has the winds of the storm all trapped. All you gotta do is not open this bag.
Sounds too easy, what's the catch?
Ha ha ha! Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. If they wanna get the bag open, you gotta say no, sir. Sometimes killing is a must.
What?
So he has to defend this bag? Did I miss something? Am I crazy? Odysseus was asking for some winds to guide him home. Aeolus gives him a bag. Let me rewatch that real quick. Actually.
Take a look right here at this bag. It has the winds of the storm all trapped. All you gotta
Of the storm that he's specifically in right now, or just like in
do
general?
is not open this bag.
Sounds too easy, what's the catch?
Oh, wait.
Keep your friends close and your enemies close.
Wait, so basically it's like, okay, no problem. Here you go. I got all the winds from the storm in this bag, but don't open the bag or the storm will come back. Maybe? And it's also kind of giving me clown vibes. I like it.
Never really know who you can trust. If they wanna get the bag open, you gotta say no, sir. Sometimes killing is a must.
What?
Okay.
Because the end always justifies the means. Friends turn to foes in wrath.
Is this foreshadowing?
So keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. Never really know who you can trust.
Okay. Moving on.
Captain, what's happening? What's trapped in that bag? Something dangerous,
Oh.
friends, we mustn't lag.
It's treasure.
Not them clowning around. Oh my god. Dude. Setting him up for failure.
Open the bag!
Let's see what you got.
No, do not! Everybody listen closely. See how this bag is closed, that's how it's supposed to be. This bag has the storm inside. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly.
We'll try.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can trust.
Now they wanna get the bag open so they can have closure.
Sometimes sneaking is a must.
Cause the end always justifies the means.
Everything's changed since loyalty, so
Keep your friends.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, there's a growing distrust. Probably thinking like, oh my god, he's trying to keep this treasure out to himself. And now I see why they're kind of like clownish vibes. They're jokesters.
Friends close and your enemies closer.
never really know who you can trust.
Really know who you can trust.
For 9 days I've stayed wide awake, trying to make it home with no storm or tidal wave.
Oh.
I remain unopposed, the bag is still closed, and I'm getting closer to you.
Bro,
I can't wait to make some new
he's gonna fall asleep and they're gonna get the bag.
time for me to be the father I never was. Just keep your eyes open.
Wait, is this Gigi? I just realized that. Hold on. I didn't clock the art style until now. Okay. It was just a surprise.
Why are my
Okay.
eyes and my heart and my soul so heavy? Just keep your eyes open. I keep on trying to embrace you both. Why won't you let me? Just keep your eyes open. So much has changed, but I'm the same. Yes, I'm the same. Just keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open.
Wake up. Wake up. Odysseus, they're opening the bag. Wake up!
Oh my god. Wait. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Hold on.
Keep your eyes open. Changed, but I'm the same.
So much has changed, but I'm the same. I basically know the last song of Epic, you know? So it's funny how that changes eventually.
Yes, I'm the same. Just keep your eyes open.
And then there he is dreaming of Penelope.
Wake up.
And now-
Odysseus, they're opening the bag. Wake up!
And then there goes Penelope. Yeah.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can trust.
Really know who you can trust.
Where's the storm taking us?
I said to keep the bag closed, but you weren't compliant. If I had to guess, you're headed to the land of the giants.
Oh my god.
Help me close the bag!
But sir, it's too late.
We can save whatever wind is left to use another day. Come on!
Oh, Odysseus of Ithaca!
Okay. Big personality.
You know who I am.
Okay. So the men, what the heck, dude? Oh my god. Well, Ithaca was right there. But no, why did they have to be... Is it mean to call them greedy? Oh my god, I can't. Jesus. Okay, so just let's see. Let's go for the next one. Okay, so up next we have Ruthlessness. Honestly, I've heard a lot of great things about Ruthlessness. I don't think I've heard any parts of it actually, but I heard that this was a lot of people's like favorite song or something along those lines. So I'm kind of excited to see what we're gonna get into. All right, let's go ahead. I kind of know who is gonna make an appearance this time around and why, but let's get into it. Yep. Okay, just really quick. I know like it hasn't even gotten to the good part, right? Right? But from what I've learned, on purpose and not on purpose, is that Polyphemus was Poseidon's son or something like that, and that Poseidon is very like centered around horses or something. So it's pretty cool to see like a water horse right here. And something that I immediately noticed is that he has like a singular eye, which I'm guessing is kind of like a Cyclops reference. This time, let's go. I don't know why he only has one arm though.
In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line.
Why is he kind of a diva? And what? I don't know. It's kind of giving me like a certain accent. It's not southern, but like he has a drawl to his voice.
I've been so gracious, and yet you hurt
Yeah.
the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine.
Yep.
I'm left without a choice and without a doubt. Yes, the battle wolves are swimming with the shark now. I gotta make you bleed. I need to see you drown. But before you go, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Dude, okay, this is so hype. Oh my god. Wait, who's the artist? Neo Illustrator. Dude, it's... Bro, I can see why this is people's favorite. This is automatically #1 for me. I need to write it down before I forget. Not that I'll forget, but... I need to process that, because I was getting, like, excited. You know what? It's good enough that I'll run it back. And I like the little, like, raspiness to his voice. I think this is actually one of my favorite voices from the gods so far. Like, Athena was here, and now it's Poseidon.
The shark now. I gotta make you bleed. I need to see you drown. But before you go, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great. A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done.
Oh, so is he basically like... Is he angry that his son was suffering instead of just being put out of his misery for being blind now? Or something like that?
I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my
Yep.
son. But no, you are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack, we're about to break the ice now. You reveal your name, then you let him live. Unlike you, I got no mercy left to give. 'Cause ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries.
Okay, why do I get the feeling that even though Odysseus apologizes, Poseidon isn't gonna take it? It's like, oh, you thought? I don't know. I feel like Poseidon, not saying that a god won't keep his word, but I don't fully believe Poseidon right now.
Poseidon, we meant no harm. We only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain. We only wanted to escape.
I don't think he believes you.
The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your heart. The world
Yep.
is dark and ruthlessness is die.
Holy shit! He sunk all their ships!
What have you done? When does a ripple become a tidal wave?
Ain't no way.
Left under your
Ain't no way they brought back that line right now. And that one.
left under
Oh my god.
your command. Does a man become a monster? I am your dark.
And he threw his words back at him. Oh my god.
Moment, the monster that always draws near.
The wind bag.
All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
Wait. Am I crazy? All I gotta do is... No. I think that's just a random... I don't think it has a connection to any other song, right?
Words.
All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
A whirlpool? Tornado?
Remember me.
Dude. Oh my god. Okay, real quick. I couldn't really figure out what he meant. Ruthlessness. Ruthlessness is a mercy or something. Hold on, let me... Because Ruthlessness is a mercy upon ourselves. Does he mean that, like... I'll pause it on this cool shot. Does he mean it, like... In terms of gods, ruthlessness... I'm trying to, like, formulate my words. It's basically kind of maybe calling Odysseus out and, like, unlike you, I am ruthless and I will make your death quick or something. It's kind of the vibe that I was getting. Ruthlessness is a mercy upon ourselves. I was going to talk about it earlier, but now it's kind of slipped my mind. I don't know specifically what I was going to ask or talk about. Okay? Ruthlessness is a mercy. But all I can think about is how Odysseus wasn't ruthless to Polyphemus. So it was causing him suffering. And Zeus is all like, you should have killed him, right? And end his suffering. But what I'm kind of confused about is, like, he said, you should have just killed my son and this wouldn't have happened. I thought he meant it like, you wouldn't have suffered my wrath. But now that I think about it, it's because if you had killed my son, he wouldn't be able to give me your name. So I wouldn't have to do this. Yeah. Okay. Full circle moment. Okay. We got this. But... And I guess he was ruthless. Like, all those people dead. Oh my god. At least he kind of made it quick, which is like the mercy. Ruthlessness is a mercy. That's what I wanted to make the point of. Odysseus used the rest of the wind bag and blew them away to, well, I was going to say God knows where. And only 43 men, right, are left. And I guess Eurylochus... I don't think Eurylochus... I was going to say Eurylochus was right. But I'm not sure that entirely applies yet. So let's rank the songs. Ruthlessness, for sure, number one. My God. I think keep your friends close is probably second. I think Storm, because it was mostly just setting up the stuff, like the setting, might be last. So, and then Luck Runs Out is third. But let me give it a quick listen again to like really double check. Okay, yeah. I have decided. That is my order. Ruthlessness, Keep Your Friends Close, Luck Runs Out, and Storm. In that order. Yep. Okay. That is my tier list. Alright. Thank you so much for watching me react to the Ocean Saga. It really ended with a bang. And so the storm blew them away, and now we're going into the Cersei Saga, which, oh my God, you know what? I'll just save it for next video. All right. Bye, everybody.